Hi, this is Dominic D'Agostino, and this is my presentation for my Business Intelligence class in the MCIS program at CSU. I'm going to be talking about specifically a BI vendor called Oracle. I apologize if the sound on this is pretty poor. I'm out working right now. I'm actually at a hotel, so please bear with me. The first part that I will be talking about is the history of Oracle. The history of Oracle starting in 1970. It was founded by Bob Miner, Larry Ellison, and Ed Oates in 1977 in Santa Clara, California. It was started as software development laboratories. It didn't actually start its name as Oracle. It started as software development laboratories, and it will later change its name, and multiple times, mind you. Oracle was actually the name of a project they had in 1978. I believe, I couldn't confirm this very well, but it was a project for the CIA. The version 1 was done in 1978 as well for Oracle, and it was written but never officially released. In 1979, however, version 2 was released, and it was the first SQL to be released. After that point, they changed their name over to Relational Software Inc. Still not Oracle, but they changed their name once again. Next part is 1980s. In 1982, they changed the name over to Oracle Systems, finally, to the name that we know. The first conference they had was in San Francisco, and in 1983, version 3 was built in C. It was the first RDBMS to run on PCs and mainframes, which was really important because that was new technologies that they were using that a lot of the other industry didn't have. Which is a common occurrence in the history of Oracle, is that they would choose a certain language or some technology and latch onto it earlier than others and make it kind of gamble or bet for that sort of thing. It happened multiple times, likewise in the SQL as well as the RDBMS other systems that they had. In 1985, version 5 was the first rational database system to operate in the client server environment, which was a very large jump from what they had before. In 1986, they went public on NASDAQ. And that was a very big move, and definitely increased the knowledge of them as well as the stock and the value of the company. In 1989, database support of online transactions and processes was the first thing that they started doing that. And they also moved their headquarters to Redwood Shores, California, which is very iconic for them now. And that was in 1990. Only 3 years of their built application division, they released Oracle Applications 8. It had in it a very important thing, which was the accounting program for client and server programs, which was very important for a lot of the businesses at that time, which had never really seen that sort of thing. In 1992, Oracle 7 won an acclaim for functionality and several other architecture changes, which was a nice feather in their cap, and it started building their reputation even further. In 1993, changes to their business applications, such as the automating of the business process from a central data center. That was very important because it sped things up significantly. Before, it would be from multiple locations, but now that it was centralized for a data center, it started increasing the speed that a lot of the applications would work with. In 1994, earns the industry's first independent security evaluation. That again was a very big feather in their cap. It was from a third-party source, and it was it was really helping their reputation more than their competitors, because it allowed them to show off that, hey, look, we have that security measures, and it was from a third-party source, and a lot of the other ones couldn't claim that. In 1996, Oracle 7.3 allowed for the management of any type of data. That was a valuable thing as well, because then it expanded the situation that they had and what they could be taking on as work and what they could allow their users to use, instead of having it broken up into multiple places. 1998, Oracle 8, the first enterprise computer company to embrace Java. This was, again, one of their chances to bet on something in the future, which paid off, again, with Java and how it's very large nowadays. In 1999, they had the web strategy to give internet capabilities to all their offerings with the support of standard tech programs such as XML and Linux. Again, that was a very strong move, because that was emerging at that time. It wasn't necessarily a bet, but it was definitely something that was securing their place as a very large company in this industry. In the 2000s and 2000 specifically, they released the industry first integrated suite of enterprise applications. It was called Oracle 11i. That was a nice package for companies to be able to buy, which would have all the things that they need, instead of having to buy individual things or extra things from other companies as well. In 2001, Oracle 9i, with the name of Oracle Real Applications Cluster, allowed for companies' IT to connect to low-cost servers and be able to spread out the work that they had, and made it a lot easier and a lot cheaper for them to do that kind of IT work. In 2002, they started the Unbreakable campaign, because at that point they had 15 security evaluations earned from third-party sources. Again, a very big feather in their cap. Unlike other people, they had them 15 in a row, so it was very important. In 2003, the Oracle Grid Computing, they released that Oracle Grid Computing, which shifted the processing load for when there was more upswing of work in one place. They would change the processing power to there and less to other places that were not doing nearly as much processing, which is a technology that we use quite a bit for power saving as well as keeping up with the processing of things. In 2005, they acquired PeopleSoft, which was very important because it now is a very large program that they have that a lot of people use still, and is bringing in lots of revenue. In 2009, it's being called the #1 in middleware, which is very good for them. And from their taking over of other smaller companies such as PeopleSoft, it really gave them the edge in the industry, kind of getting rid of the competition a little bit. And that ends the first part of the history. I will be breaking up these videos into multiple parts because I'm having a little trouble uploading all the other parts all at once. So please check. It should be on this channel, as well as in a playlist that I'll be linking. Okay, see you in a bit.